Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today is the very last day for the Blended Seasons bundle. This incredible stamp set that I have had so much fun with. You can also get your hands on some new watercolor pencils, our assortment number 2, and framelits that match the set. So like I said, this is the last day, August 31st, to order this bundle or these watercolor pencils. When you do order the bundle from me, you will get my online class for free. You'll also get 20 additional ideas using this bundle. I know, right? It's amazing. I have a super simple card to share with you today. Let's get started and I'll show you how easy it is to make. I'm going to bring in my cardstock layers. I have a piece of our thick Whisper White cardstock, and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. Then I've got a piece of Blushing Bride that is 4 by 5 1/4, a scrap of our vellum cardstock, and a scrap of Whisper White. I'm going to bring in some of my tools here. I've got the Leaves Dynamic Embossing Folder, and I am going to emboss my Blushing Bride layer in there. Then we're going to use 2 of the framelits. These are the label framelits that are in the Stitch Seasons framelit set. And I'm going to use the biggest one on my vellum. And then I'm going to use the next size on my Whisper White. I'm going to run these things through my Big Shot and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I love these 3D embossing folders called dynamic folders. They are amazing. And then we've got this piece. I love the stitches. I got a little fuzz on there. I love the stitches around this label. And then our vellum piece. And again, we've got those stitches around that label. Okay, let me set these aside. We're going to do some stamping right away. Like I said, this is like super, super easy card. We're going to take the flowers and ink them up in the Blushing Bride ink. And I am just going to stamp them just like this. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then I'm going to use my Memento ink pad and I'm going to stamp this beautiful greeting right in the middle. And I love this. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. And I love the pink behind it and that pop of black in there. We are going to use our tape runner. The tape runners work better on vellum. I think they just stick better to it than liquid glue, which is what I usually use. And then I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals. I want to keep those dimensionals hidden behind our white layer that we stamped on so we don't see them through the vellum. And we're going to put that right on our Blushing Bride. I said brushing bride. Brushing bride. I did it again. Blushing Bride layer. I can talk today. And then I'm going to bring in my bow jig and I am going to tie just a tiny little bow out of our pink and silver baker's twine. I love this. It comes in Pool Party and silver also. Very, very pretty. Whoops. Let's try that again. Wrap it around, cross it over. One goes under, over, through the middle, and tie in a single knot. I love these bow jigs. If you haven't seen me use these before, my friend Denise's husband makes them. You can pop me an email at kelly@stampabove.com and I would be happy to forward that to her and she will contact you about getting your own bow jig. Mini glue dot is going to stick this down. I kind of like to wad those up when I'm using them with baker's twine so I don't see them peeking out from behind. We've got one more thing to do to our card, and I would just like to add a little bit of stamping right there, leaving myself plenty of room to write. And here we go. I told you guys this was simple, didn't I? It doesn't get much easier than that. Holy cow. Easy, super simple. Now, I have one more card to show you. This was one card that I just didn't have time to add to my blog, and I used the Gorgeous Grape watercolor pencils on here, and I just love the way this turned out. I combined the garden green with the granny apple green to get this kind of variegated leaves in here, and used the crushed curry in the center of my flowers. I cut this one out and popped it up on a dimensional. Isn't that pretty? So you've got two beautiful cards here using the Blended Seasons bundle that is over today. I'm going to be sad. I'm sad to see it go. But if you're a stamper, I think this would make a wonderful addition to your stamp library because I've made so many cards out of this. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to order this bundle, you can click right up here. That's going to take you to my blog where you're going to find an online ordering button in the right side of the screen. And remember, you will get my online class for free that features 12 cards and a box. These are all exclusive projects, not shown anyplace else. Plus, you'll get a file with 20 different ideas using the same bundle. Christmas cards, fall, spring, summer with the flowers. It's just a beautiful set. Wishing you a wonderful holiday weekend here in the United States. We are celebrating Labor Day on Monday. Thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. Bye-bye.